Top of the morning, God morning, and good morning. Thank God for the wake up. Thank God for the wake up. Thank God for the wake up. How are you doing today? I am Luis Lopez. I am your host of Talking Cancer, My Journey, My Way. Welcome to another episode. I appreciate you. I truly do. I also want to give a shout out to Nigeria and France um, for now joining the people, the listeners, um, the worldwide listeners of Talking Cancer. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. I definitely appreciate that. Um, you know, this this show is not probably your typical show as I um, continue to just bring you uh, me, honestly, and just the journey that I'm on, just just going above and beyond, and letting people know that it's okay. It's okay to talk about. It's okay to get your feelings out. How do you feel, and things like that. What are you doing? Are you giving up? Are you not? Um, this show for me is is a hopeful show. This show for me is an inspirational show. This show for me is an informative show. As you know, sometimes I'll read on articles and things like that, or I'll talk about where I'm at and or things that I'm doing currently. Um, so yeah, but today is Monday, so I like to start off there. Okay, and how have I been doing? Well, I've been doing great, absolutely superb. Um, what did I forget? How far along am I in my plant based diet? I'm thinking about a good month and a half, maybe 2 months now, of strictly plant based. I'm going plant based to basically, feed my body as many nutrients as I possibly can. Um, Currently, I'm under no treatment. As I continue just to weigh my options. The option and the only option given to me so far is chemo, and it's not even in an attempt to cure me. What it is an attempt to just suppress. The doctor says in my state that there is no cure. There is no possibility of a cure. Says I am terminal. He says I will die from this disease. These are his words, not mine. So in the meantime, I'm doing research to trying to find other alternatives through medicine, or maybe just some things that haven't been practiced in the States yet, or maybe some clinical trials that I could possibly even try. From my understanding, or not even my understanding, but from the way my doctor described it, is that I'm not eligible for the clinical trials until until my body is rejecting the chemo that they recommend first. So once my body rejects that, then they go on to the next one, and then if that doesn't work, then it goes on to the clinical. Well, that sounds backwards to me, right? I don't know. I just think maybe I just think more logical than they do. Like, why would I mean, if I'm terminal, why don't you just, and you know that these drugs that you're going to give me aren't going to cure me at all. Why not just introduce the clinical? Like, hey, let's try to save this man's life. Yeah. I mean, certain things just don't sit well with me at times, but that's just is what it is. It's the nature of the beast, and but as far as me, I move forward currently with my nutrition, exercise, um, positive thinking and affirmations, manifesting, uh, just positivity and a cure for myself. Knowing and getting just knowing myself and getting in tune with myself, and pushing my limits, and resisting temptation, for ribs, for whatever, and just reducing that temptation and becoming strong and vigilant on my journey. Now, another thing about this show is that I'm not deterring anybody from, I'm not here to deter anybody from their type of treatment and what they desire or what they believe. This is just what has happened to me. Um, you know, and I look forward to continuing just to move forward and live life, with in abundance, with purpose. Um, this show actually, um, I just continue to give thanks to cancer, because without it, I wouldn't be in the place that I am in right now. A place where, I feel like I've created, or not created. I don't feel like I created, but I feel like a better me has emerged through the ashes. That's better, right? A better me has emerged through the ashes. You know, I continue just to move forward and actually just give people hope that don't see any. You know, um, if you're living in stage 4 cancer and you don't see any, and I know how hard it is to get your mind off of this disease. I know how hard it is to sit here and not think about the things that you may be missing in the future. And that's the thing about life, is that our sometimes our imagination can be the worst, because we imagine a world without us being in it, and imagine our kids growing up without their dad or mother or whatever. But we're not using that imagination to think about ourselves in their lives. We have the capability to think this way and ultimately manifest it. I definitely believe in the power of our mind, for sure. And although scientifically it hasn't been explained how some people survive and some people don't, it doesn't become medical practice until it's able to be proven, you know. And that's okay. I get it. I understand that there's a $1 trillion business here. I get it. And that's fine as well. I'm not knocking the hustle. But in my case, I feel like I'm being left at the wayside sometimes. you know. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay too, you know, because I have a bigger purpose in this life. I have a bigger purpose. Not only that, but just a lot of my purpose now I see is coming from a caring place, a place of being able to give people insight about a disease that a lot of people don't talk about or don't want to talk about, and be an advocate to getting screened or pre-screened for this deadly disease, and prevent, being able to catch it early enough so we could stop or prevent reoccurrence or relapse. And I was actually going to read you this article today, but I wanted to just start my week off by just telling you how I'm doing. Just continue to letting you know that there's a beacon of hope out there to live a normal life if you've resorted to all, whatever, and you're expecting. There's no reason why you can't enjoy life. That part of the game is a mental game. It's a mental game. It's chess, not checkers, right? Let's go. Let's go. Enjoy life. Yeah, there's different things that go on with your body. There's ailments and joint pain and things like that, and you might have chemo fog from, all these things are things that occur. You might have digestive issues that continue, from the treatment because it's become inflamed and things like that, and your stomach has become inflamed. But we could get through those things. For me, what I've done to help with the inflammation was, first of all, I ended up getting acupuncture. I recommend a great acupuncture. Find yourself one. Relax and get your energy flowing. Start creating the positivity within yourself and the belief that everything's going to be okay, so you can live in the moment versus imagining what the future is going to look like. Don't let your imagination get the best of you. Continue to live, laugh, and love. There's people all around you that want to see you live, laugh, and love. They don't want to see you in misery. Well, maybe some people do. It's the nature of the beast, I guess, right? We have to continue just to, live in a good way. Live in a righteous way. Learning how to treat people with respect and dignity. Learning how to change our aspect and the way we look at things. Being more colorful in our interaction. We are what we are, but we also don't have to be in a bad place, no matter your disease. So let's continue to just move forward. Today is the day where, I let you know, I haven't tapped in, where I've actually let you know how I feel lately, or how how my eating has been going. All of those things are going according to what I set my mind out to do. I have a couple moments here and there where I want to buy to something or whatever, and I could say that, hey, I might have taken a little bite or a little piece. I didn't consume the whole cow or the whole pig or whatever, just took a bite. You know what I mean? But everything that goes in my body, for the most part, especially when it comes to a meal, is all plant based. No processed, no nothing. All plant based. And I feel amazing. Mentally, I feel sharp. I feel like like the mental fog, the chemo fog that I was having, is starting to go away. That's how I feel. So, that's that. And on another note, though, I did finally hear back from my doctor he finally set up an appointment. Well, actually, he didn't set up an appointment. He gave the approval for an appointment. So now I need to go turn around and call the facility that conducts the MRIs and schedule that appointment. It was weird because they wanted to see me first to see how I'm doing, and then schedule, and then come back. It just felt like there was one more extra step, and I didn't understand why I needed that. Why just send me out? It's been a while since I've had an MRI. Just send me out. They'll get vitals. They'll do all that. We'll do blood work. We do all of that. So, all of this stuff is just, I don't know, but just seems redundant at this point. But like I said, I will continue to move forward and go get the MRI and find out where I'm at right now, And whatever it is what it is, right? I almost have that mentality of like, I feel great, why go? I mean, nothing that what they say, nothing that they can do at this point is going to help me anyway. From there, those are their words, not mine. So if they don't believe that I can get better, then, I mean, why should I even go, right? I don't know. It's just a thought. Just a thought. As I continue to push and become better. Because that's what I'm going to do. Period. Point blank. Anyways, that's me for today. Tomorrow, I've been holding on to this article from Science Daily about recurrence or relapse, colorectal recurrence. So I will bring that to you tomorrow and let you know more about this article. I thought it was a pretty amazing article from last year. And the discovery, basically, of these residual cells, cancer cells. So we'll talk about that and continue moving forward. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow. Do that. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for your time. That is my time, and I'm out. Peace, love, one.